What up, people? So today I'm going to show you two types of chords that I think every producer needs to know. It's the suspended 2 and suspended 4 chords. And if you folks don't know those chords yet, you're in for a treat. Let's get right in it. Alright, so to start, to show you guys these chords, I'm going to just lay down a simple little chord progression. It's a 1, 5, 6 chord progression. So basically that means, I'm going to show you guys how to find that 1, 5, 6. So right here, we're going to work in the F minor scale. It's just these white notes. Like if you didn't automatically have this thing snap to the white notes, what you do is just line it up with these white notes. See these things right here? That's the scale. It'll just highlight the scale with the white notes. So it's gonna go like this. Boom. Bam. So yeah, so right here is gonna be our 1, it's gonna be our 2, it's gonna be our 3, our 4, 5, 6, and 7. Boom. So if we're laying down a 1, 5, 6 progression, it's gonna look like this. It's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's gonna go boom. And this is our 6. Boom. We're just gonna lay a little progression down like this. So now that we know that's our scale, we'll move this over, probably like this. We're just gonna push these down. This is called inversion. You just like go like this, like the notes you want, and hit control down, just invert these notes down an octave. What you wanna do is just follow these white notes, and then basically you're just gonna skip these white notes. See these white notes right here that we found on the scale? We're just gonna skip one to then continue to make the chord. So we're just gonna skip this white note, bam. Skip this white note, bam. Skip this white note again, bam. Right here we got a F minor 7 chord. Boom. So right here, do the same thing. Skip this white chord, a white note, and hit this white note. Skip this white note, hit this white note. Skip this white note, hit this white note. Now we got a C minor 7 chord. Boom. It's a 7th because these are the 7th notes, or I'm sorry, 7th chord in the scale that we're in. But yeah, basically we're gonna hit this like boom. Skip this white note, boom. Hit this one. Skip this white note, hit this one. Skip this white note, bam. Hit that one. Boom. So now we got a C sharp major 7. The reason why this is minor, and this is major is the spaces right here. We got 2 spaces in between here, 3 spaces right here. That makes that a minor. There's gonna be a minor 7th as well. So just because of the space right here. Basically these are intervals. Minor interval is just when you have these 2 semitones in between 2 notes, and then a major interval is gonna be 3 semitones in between 2 notes. Semitone is just 1 note. That's all you gotta know. And then bam, you got 2 spaces right here, 3 spaces right here. That's gonna be a minor chord. And then right here, got 3 spaces right here and 2 spaces. You know, you just switch them, and that's a major chord. Boom. Then we just made a major 7th right here, so you know, 3 spaces, so that's a major 7. Hit Alt R to adjust the velocities and randomize the velocity. Make it more human. Now basically what I want to show y'all, there's 2 chords called the suspended 2 and suspended 4 chords. Now I'll start with the suspended 2 chords. Suspended 2, what you can do to paste it in, I'll show you how to paste it in so you don't have to think, but how to make it yourself as well. It's like you just click right here. This is the stamp tool in FL Studio. Click that, and then click suspended 2. And then now, let's say we're going to paste it right here on this F little thing, F note. Paste it, and then this is what it looks like. This is what it's always going to look like in any note you press it in. It's going to just look like 1 space and 4 spaces in between, no matter what. I'll show you again with a different note. We're going to hit suspended 2, and then we'll go like C sharp. So it always has like 1 note in between and then 4 notes like this. Bam. And yeah, so if you're working with the chord, like let's say we'll copy this over. You know, to make this a suspended 4 chord, you just, to make it not confusing, I'm going to take that out. And let's say we're going to go like this. Make it a passing chord. What we're going to do, since there's 3 spaces right here and 2 spaces right here, you might already put it together. We're just going to take this middle note right here. Boom. Break it down 1. The whole thing is that the suspended 2 and suspended 4 chords, I'll just show you the suspended 4 right now, but they're great passing notes. So if you hear it, check this out right now. Adds like some beautiful tension. But yeah, so you know what? We're not gonna add it right there though. Just gonna add a suspended 2. How about like right here? You know? So again, let's make it like naturally. So let's go like boom. Let's just say we're gonna create this. Boom. Whoa. So now, yeah, we just make sure that we bring this middle note to make it so there's 1 note in between the bottom 2, and then 4 in between the top 2, and then you have your suspended 2. So listen to this. Boom. So you know what we could do? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this and add another suspended 2. So it's stamped at this time. Just to go a little quicker, you know. Paste it right there. Boom. And then right here, what I'm gonna do is do a little suspended 4 chord. It's basically the same thing. We're just gonna stamp it in right here, and then I'll show you guys how to create it. But on its own, let's just paste it right here. Yeah, why not? So right here, it's I guess a little more tricky, because let's say this is the chord. See, it's like the same chord right here. This is our C sharp major, but we're starting at the F. So this is technically an F minor chord. If we were to make this a suspended 4 chord, you don't just move it up like this, how we had it before. That's not necessarily the rule. The rule is move it up just one note within the scale. So you know how like here's a white note right here? There's a white note, boom, and here's a white note. That's how we know we're in the scale. You move it up to the next note in the scale. So technically you're gonna have, it's not gonna look like this every time. You know, there could be a note like right here or right here. Take the middle note, put it up just one more note in the scale. That's the rule with the suspended 4 chord. But yeah, and so we can do that. Go like boom, bam, bop. We can go like bam. See how this whole progression sounds. So we went from suspended 2, suspended 2, suspended 4. Just cool little passing chords, you know, to spice things up. And what I can do with these is I'll take these root notes, highlight them all, and I'll hit like shift and just drag it out and drag it back to create a copy. And hit control down to bring it down an octave. And then I'll just drag these out to make them more full. So what I like to do, I'll just copy it like this. What I like to do with this first chord when we come back, instead of having the same one, we'll make this a 9th chord. You do that the same way that you made this 7th. You just skip this white note. So skip this one and then go to the next white note up. Then you have a 9th chord. So boom. I like starting with a 9th chord. And then we could go like this. Or you know what, we could probably invert these two. So inversions is just when you move a note up or down an octave. And just playing around with this, it looks like I can move this one up to make it sound a little more closer together. That's the whole thing with inversions. I want to move notes closer to the whole like regular pattern to make it sound more natural. So we're just gonna move this up. Boom. Sounds like it's gonna sound cool. Just to add some variation, I think we're gonna play with this. So we can move it up. See how it sounds. So let's see how the whole progression sounds now. So this one, we'll probably make it like bam, like a suspended 2. That'll probably sound better in my ear. Yeah, let me just play with these, you know. So now I'm gonna take this away and I'm just gonna show you guys the same thing with a different progressions. It's the 4, 5, 6 progression. So basically, if we're just gonna line this up, just to show you guys how we find it again, the 4, 5, and the 6 of a scale. We're in the F minor scale again. So this is our 1. 2 would be this white note. Just go up another white note. That's our 3. Another white note's our 4. Next is our 5, 6, 7, and then our 8 would be our F again. So if we're gonna find the 4, 5, 6, we just count up. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just try to get boom. So 4, 5, boom. So then we just go like that. And this is our 6. Cool. So like that. Oh, you know what? How about we'll make this little progression like this? This progression never fails. Cool. And then we're just going to make these 7th chords again. A little trick that I like to do with to make 7th chords quicker is I turn the snap the scale on. And I'll just highlight everything. And I'll hold down shift and drag it out to create a copy. And then I'll just click up twice, shift and up twice, because that'll move these notes up, not just 2 semitones, but it'll, since we're going snap to scale, everything that we play is going to be in key. So it'll drag these notes up 1 semitone within the key. And since we're always skipping a note within the key, we're just going up within the key again. That's what the snap to scale helps us do. So a little cheat code for making these chords faster. Drag it out, drag it back, and then boom, boom, up 2. So now you can see we made a minor triad right here. Minor triad, major triad, major triad, minor triad, all within the correct key. It's a little hack. And then we could highlight these again. One more time to make 7 chords, and boom, we got it. Maybe highlight everything with Alt A and then Alt R to minimize the velocities. And then, yeah, right now we're just gonna make this one do like a suspended 2 right here. Bam. So like we just did before, we can just paste it right here. So let's make a suspended 2 right here. Boom. You can play around with it, obviously, but yeah, we'll make that passing. Boom. You know what? Let's make it shorter. Bam. Right here, and I'm just going to show you guys the tension that a suspended 2 and a suspended 4 can make. So let's go like that. Let's make this suspended 4 right here. Gotta make sure the snap to scale is off, because then it wouldn't make it the correct way. So suspended 4, boom, drag it out, 1 space, 4 spaces, boom. So we're looking at these chords to make like a unique little sound. So let's listen to it right now. So let's bring it down an octave again. Let's bring all these notes. Boom. Zoom out, boom, and then let's just drag this over, just to see how this whole progression will sound. Right? See how it just creates like this beautiful tension? Yeah, I just want to touch upon these suspended 2, suspended 4 chords. Beautiful. Just to add them as like passing chords in your progression. Just make your progression a little more spicy, you know, a little more unique, a little more saucy. You feel me? Alright, so there you have it, y'all. I hope y'all learned something. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You should have hit that Discord link in the description below. Would love to have y'all in there. We're going that thing by the day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you again. Much love, y'all. Deuces.